hold on a minute. No? No, I don't. I don't know there's more to this, and I won't stop until the truth comes out.
The more you struggle, the more you sink like so much legal quicksand, so to speak. I used the world's ultimate technique to complete the statue by 8:30 p.m.
The defendant, Juniper, saw the two statues with her own eyes at 8:30 p.m.?
Hold it!
Maybe our client only thought she saw the statues.
Silence.
A pity for you, but we have already confirmed it with the accused. She is on record as having seen both statues. Yeah, that's true. Just thought I'd give it a shot.
I have the ultimate in courtroom techniques. It is absolutely airtight. I will bury you. This will be your final resting place along with all who believed in you.
Is there no way to get to this guy?
You better pay attention. Pay very close attention.
Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second. This is tough if he really finished the statue, and Juniper saw it, so that means in that time he did finish it, so I don't... why were you in such a hurry?
In the legal world, your body is your capital. The early bird gets the worm. That's why I get to bed at 9 o'clock p.m. each and every night. And that's why I was working as fast as I could. I didn't want to miss my bedtime.
Grrr.
Well, ready to concede that I never left the stage?
No? I know there's more to this. I'd be careful, Athena. You don't have anything. It's probably best to just grin and bear it for now until you find something to nail him with. It sounds like Apollo is telling me to say there's nothing more. Is that what I should do? I guess it doesn't hurt to try it. Maybe I should try that. Hold on.
When will you cease this nonsense? I am quite busy today, as I was the night of the crime.
Yeah, you were. Killing people. So what's this last statement?
How could I have possibly had the time to go to the art room and commit murder?
Hold it!
Ba-da-da-ba-da. Yeah, but you could have taken a short break or something.
Preposterous! I didn't even have 10 minutes to spare. Not even 5 for a visit to the lavatory. Let me ask you, Your Honor, do you find anything wrong with my claim?
So far it appears that your statue making was quite a difficult chore, and I see nothing that can overturn your claim that you never left the stage.
But the art room is only a few steps away. What's the plan? All I can think of is pressing him like crazy. That's all I can think of too. We'll just have to seek out a hole to exploit. Oh, okay. They're not giving me a whole lot to work on. Maybe if I... Oh, wait, no, go back. I think it was this statement where it said, do I have anything else? Yeah, okay, and then he'll say, yes? I've tried everything, but I still can't prove anything. He's not... I didn't lose, did I? Wait, did I lose? No.
I couldn't hear you. Say it louder this time.
I concede that Professor Means never left the stage. That's not good.
That's right. But what took you so long? I was there at the stage the entire time. I couldn't possibly have committed that crime.
I'm not gonna give up here. Oh, no. He has to side with the witness. And unless I have any further objections, I have to put this issue to rest.
Objection!
Oh. Okay, good. So that was part of the... The defense still has an objection. I don't know what she's gonna object. We still have a lot of evidence we haven't presented, but I don't know how it's gonna apply yet. You've thought of something? Well, as I said, not yet. Oh, so it's time for legal smoke and mirrors? Not yet, Athena. It's not yet time to quit. It's at times like these when it seems like there's no way out that you have to, I have to turn the case upside down. Yeah, turnabout. So original. Instead of focusing on whether Professor Means could have gone to the art room, I should focus on how he could commit murder without going there.
It seems our young lady has a real bona fide idea.
So she's saying that maybe the murder happened somewhere else? And I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know.
I must use any means possible to distract her. See if she can think while I cast these stones. Who brought the bird to school?
Sykes, Dono. If I hear one word of her usual jibber-jabber, I shall have your head. The murder occurred in the art room, yet the witness was on the stage. How do you propose to fill the vast gap between these two key facts? If I accept the premise that the professor was on stage the entire time, the only answer is that we got something else wrong. Wait, that's it! Every last one of us made a huge mistake. We were totally wrong about the crime scene, which is what I said before. Yes? Okay. If Professor Means was on the stage the entire time, then he must be the killer.
Ridiculous! The defense has become utterly incoherent.
Objection!
No, it's just the murder wasn't committed where we thought it was. So, I guess we always thought the body was moved down. Wait, hold on. Does that mean that the body was moved up with one banner, lowered with another banner afterwards? Oh! Oh, well, okay. Here's a prediction. He killed her there on the stage, used the black banner to lift her up into the room, and then the next day swung her down with the second banner, which knocked down the statues. Right? Is that it? Okay, the murder was actually committed here. All right, right there, yeah. The greatest riddle of this case has been how the body was moved from the art room. But if the murder occurred on the stage, that means the body was never moved at all. Oh, I guess that's also... I guess I could be wrong then. The body could have been hidden at the stage.
Silly girl! When the body was found, there wasn't a drop of blood on the stage floor. Surely there would have been some blood if that's where the murder was committed.
Not if you wrapped it up in a banner. There wasn't any blood on the stage, really? But there was something on stage at the time of the murder that's now bloodstained. Oh, well that's the red banner. The red banner still has blood on it.
Take that!
It's true, there were no bloodstains on the stage floor. But there was something on stage that did have a bloodstain. And that would be this school banner. No blood would have gotten on the floor if this were under the victim when she was killed. Oh my, that's quite a compelling theory.
Silence!
What is it now? My theory makes perfect sense. That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body into your attacks. The autopsy states the cause of death was loss of blood. Yet only a trace amount was found upon that banner. Where did the rest go? Blood getting on there when the body was moved by wire? Makes more sense than not.
Ah, very good, Simon. Tell me what's your first choice for her. I'll write you the ultimate in recommendation letters. You're all but guaranteed to get in.
Objection!
Actually, the defense has something to explain that as well. The other banner, which was burned. If there was only a trace amount of blood on the school banner, then there must have been something else the killer used to soak up the blood. All I have to do is figure out what. It was the other banner. This is what soaked up most of the victim's blood. This! Probably. I'm looking... There's nothing else here. Yep.
Take that!
Why, it looks like there's some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner. It's the governor's banner that had been specially made for the school concert. Since it's on top of the school banner, the blood would have hit it first. It could have easily absorbed most of the blood like a dishcloth. And only a small amount would have soaked through to the school banner below. So it makes total sense for the school banner to only have a little blood on it. So that banner absorbed the blood like a dishcloth? Yes, that would explain it. The governor's banner was like a dishcloth, Surely it was at least towel quality.
Simon, don't just stand there. Do something.
Silence.
Sykes, Dodo, you are learning to wield a blade quite well. But how will you respond when I come slashing at you like this? The remnant of a large bloodstain was detected in the art room. But why would there be blood there if the murder occurred on the stage, as you claim?
Objection!
The bloodstain in the art room was faked. How? I'll tell you how. All that was needed was something that could transport the blood upstairs. And that something was... a piece of evidence we've just finished discussing. The killer used this to bring the victim's blood up to the art room. Isn't it just the banner? Isn't it just this? Tossed in the incinerator. Yeah.
Take that!
To think you'd stoop so low as to present mere garbage to this court.
It's only garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator. That someone was most likely the killer seeking to get rid of crucial evidence. The killer used the wire to bring the blood-soaked Gaviner's banner to the art room. Then, the blood was wiped onto the floor to complete the ruse. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Order! This is quite a development.
To think the body was never actually moved.
Hold it right there! The body must have been moved. How else do you explain that loud crash you heard during the mock trial?
Oh! Okay, I got it. I got this now. It's because instead of the body swinging down and knocking the statues down, it was the Lady Justice statue, the white one, that came crashing down. Okay. Yep, that's what they're gonna ask me to present. If that loud crash wasn't the body hitting the statues, then what was it indeed? The knot in the school banner shows that something was carried along the wire in it. So if that's true, I know what I have to find. Something that was in the art room before the murder, and then on the stage after. The object that was sent down the wire to crash into the statues was a statue.
Take that!
That statue!
Yes, I believe it was this statue that broke the other two, not Professor Court's body. The unique statue you see on the right, that's the pure white Lady Justice from earlier. Professor Court accidentally broke it while she was polishing it the day before the mock trial. But she used her own unique artistic sense and technique to repair it, as you see here. Nobody would have guessed that it was originally Lady Justice.
Silence.
Perhaps you are onto something. But why, pray tell, would anyone move that scrap heap relic in such a tedious manner?
Excellent question, Simon. Keep them coming.
You know why, but the fact that you won't acknowledge it shows how twisted you are. Lady Justice was moved during the mock trial. During that time, Professor Means was fabricating an alibi with his pre-recorded speech. If we consider the facts, then Lady Justice was moved in order to point us to the body. Ba-da-da-da. Professor Means used his pre-recorded speech to fake an alibi during the mock trial. He wanted to make it look like he couldn't possibly have moved the body. Moving Lady Justice was his way of pointing us to the body and cementing his alibi. That's quite a persuasive argument. For a while there, I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done.
You should never underestimate me, Athena Cykes. Professor Means always means what he says and says what he means by all means.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. Fine then, say it already. I'm waiting.
The murder occurred the night before, but the body wasn't found until late the next day. Countless students passed the stage till they met in the lecture hall for the mock trial.
Interesting.
So answer me this, why didn't anyone see the body that entire time?
That can be explained by, if the victim was murdered on stage and left there, the body would inevitably have been discovered. Unless it was kept behind that, the backdrop, right? There, something was clearly that's it. That makes perfect sense then. That explains why there was drag marks, because the body was behind the backdrop. Oh yes. And of course there was nowhere to hide the body up on that stage. This is not good, Athena. Our claim is this close to being beaten up to a pulp. I know, but we've come so far.
Consider yourself schooled. I couldn't have possibly killed anyone. The killer is none other than Juniper. It always has been and always will be.
Just wait a minute.
Poor Juniper. She must seriously regret having asked you to defend her. And to add insult to injury, you merely had Hugh convicted for murder. Surely you haven't forgotten that little fiasco. Not only did you fail to defend your client, you also raised false charges against her friend. You have no right to call yourself a lawyer.
What's this? No. PTSD flashbacks?
But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen, then won't I? Yes. Don't tell me I failed once again. Failed to save someone near and dear to me. I've worked so hard to become a lawyer and even studied psychology. Has it all been for naught? Am I just doomed to relive that all over again? Oh, are we gonna... Oh, there it is. Athena's past that we haven't seen since the first trial. Oh. Athena, what's wrong? Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. It's not working. Everything's going dark. After all I've done, is this how it ends? Forgive me, Junie. I couldn't protect you like I said I would. Apollo? Phoenix? Oh. You leave Athena alone, man. She's the one who saved me. It was because of Athena that I could stop hiding and start living my life as a girl again. And she saved the friendship between Hugh, Juniper, and I. I think you're an awesome lawyer, Athena. One of the best around. But I raised false charges against Hugh. And that's not all. I've done some seriously unforgivable things. Is it Hugh now? Is it Junie? Oh, I knew it was Hugh. And next it'll be Junie, and it'll be like, oh, you make me feel good. What's the big deal? False charges are nothing to be scared of. And I'm not even mad at you. I should really be thanking you. You used legitimate means to expose my wrongdoings and give me a chance to re-examine what's important. But what does it matter if I can't save Juniper? I mean, the whole reason I've come so far is... It's not over yet, Athena. It's not over yet. Even now, at this very moment, I still believe in you. Junie!
I know you better than most people, Athena. And I know you'd never surrender to the dark age of the law like the professor did.
That's definitely the voice she deserves. Thank you, Junie, but I feel like I can barely breathe. I don't know what to do.
Silence.
Stop your bleating this instant. You look an utter fool. Oh, yep, they saw me. Let's go. Okay, this is taking a lot of bullets. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. I do want to use my other gun. I'll get to that. For now, let's conserve some of my ammo. Missing? There we go. One. There we go. Oh, you